Sports Network. From Learfield, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer. Pioneer combines cutting-edge research with one of the largest local testing programs in the industry to help farmers succeed. Pioneer, what's next happens here. Also brought to you by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, home of the Draft Day Sports Lounge, just minutes south of Iowa City. By University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. And by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Now, welcome to Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Welcome back into Extreme Arena as we get ready for the final session, the championship rounds of the 2023 Soldier Salute. Stephen Grace and Mark Ironside saying thanks for joining us as we enter this session. The Hawkeyes men's and women's teams both in commanding leads. Men have 217.5 points, Minnesota 132.5, Columbia, South Dakota State, North Carolina rounding out the top five. Iowa women have 195.5. Life University has 164. Indiana Tech, Texas Wesleyan, and Umpqua Community College rounding out the top five on there. We have the dog bone. We're going to have two mats in the center with the championship for the men's and women's. Men's will be to our right. Women's will be basically straight in front of us, but to our left a little bit. The mats over to our left are the women's third and fifth place bouts. The two mats to our right will be the third and fifth place for the men. So we are looking forward to some great wrestling action here. Going to have a lot of Hawkeye representation. And Mark, Hawkeyes took care of business in the semifinals here earlier today, and hopefully can see them do the same thing tonight. Going to be a couple of interesting head-to-head matchups, but some good opportunities for these guys to hopefully build on some things looking into the new year and the meat of the schedule that's coming up.
Lots of opportunities here tonight for these guys. A lot of opportunities to see whether you're going to be basically the starter possibly for the year, and opportunities for these guys to win a title, win a tournament. And that's big.
Yeah. A
guy like Drake Ayala, who had an amazing match in the semis and beaten McKee. Now he's got another big match tonight here in the finals from against Wyoming. Who is that guy? Volk.
Yep,
yeah,
Volk.
From Wyoming. That's big for him. And then 33, that's big. That's big for Teskey. And he wrestled K.O. Peterson in the semis. And you go on and on, but, obviously the biggest ones at 49, 65, 70, and then 97 were their head-to-head type matches. But it's been a couple of days, and these guys got a lot of matches in. They're going to have a big, long break, and then they're going to have a major training phase. They're going to have a major training phase here in the next couple of weeks. A lot of two-a-days.
Yeah.
And they're going to be sore. They're going to be tired, and not how a typical college kid spends their Christmas break. I can promise you that. They're going to be getting up. They're going to work out. They're going to go home. They're going to eat. They're going to sleep. They're going to get up. They're going to go to workout. They're going to go home. They're going to eat. And they're going to sleep. And it's going to be rinse and repeat for about 10 days straight.
Over on the women's side, the championship bout at 101, Sterling Diaz for the Hawkeyes taking on Michaela Young from Indiana Tech. As all matches are getting underway, looks like must be a forfeit over for the. Trying to tell which one. Can you? Hey, you got your binos right here. Let me look real quick. So yeah, it looks like.
Volk and Drake going at it here. Drake came out, got a 2-on-1 right away, but couldn't do anything with it.
So the third place matches are on the near side. The far side of the arena from us will be the fifth place. So there's a forfeit for fifth place at 125. Early takedown for DS.
Look at McKee out there in the third-place match. He's already up 6-0.
And that's not even a minute gone by in that match.
Must have been a takedown and 3 near fall.
He's taking on Nick Babin of Columbia.
Drake is here in the finals so far. Drake slowed down the speed of his wrestling. He's really slowed down, kind of getting down on a knee, strategizing a little bit more. This isn't how he's been coming out here in this tournament so far.
Tries to slide by right there, but Volk squares back up.
There's a nice sweep right there to Volk's right side. He's up in the air with it, trying to keep the pressure forward on Volk's hands.
Tries to get up over the head. Volk over towards the edge of the mat. Drake trying to pull him back towards the center. All the way down on a knee right now. Still trying to slide back in.
Nice.
There he dumps him down. Grabs the other ankle for the 3
nice
takedown.
Job, Drake Ayala. Great job, Drake. Great shot. And then he came up. He shelved it immediately, came to his feet. Did not wrestle it down on his knees.
So it's a little confusing if folks are watching the stream at home. This mat has 2 circles around it. They said that the ring wasn't quite the right size, so they had to tape a new ring to get to the actual minimum size for a college mat on the outside. These are Iowa Army National Guard mats for the finalists.
So the outside ring.
The outside ring is the ring that you're looking at.
Surprised they didn't, unless it's not tape. I say surprised they didn't lift up the tape or tear that tape up on the inner one. But
well, the inner one is on the, like it was
like
built
printed
in.
on it.
Yeah. So Ayala with the takedown. He gives the escape to Volk. So 16 seconds of riding time, a 3-1 lead. 20 seconds to go in the first period. Sterling Diaz 30 seconds away from the break over there in the Women's 101 Championship. She's leading 2-0. Ooh. Jessica just said over here in the third place is there. Diaz gets a 4-point feet-to-back move. Trying to settle in, and she's going to get the fall in the final. Drake went. It leads 3-1 going into the second. Over here, one of Tiffin's wrestlers, maybe broken arm. Well, that went for...
She's in a lot of pain.
Yeah.
Drake's going to choose down here to start the second period.
Win for Sterling. Good way to remind us that the inaugural season for Hawkeye Women's Wrestling brought to you by Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, featuring the Draft Day Sports Lounge, where you'll find great food, beverages, and the top golf swing suite. Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, located just minutes south of Iowa City, proud to be the presenting sponsor of the inaugural season of Hawkeye Women's Wrestling. Thank you, Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, for your partnership with the Hawkeyes. Ayala had got to his feet, working to get out, but they run out of bounds, head back to the center, get a fresh start. Drake this time gets up, keeps that arm back, gets the hand control, pops it up over the head, and gets the escape. Gives him a 4-1 lead. Volk able to ride him for 17 seconds, so riding time now 1 second in favor of Volk. Volk coming across, pushing Drake all the way to the edge. Drake trying to circle back towards the center. Volk trying to throw an underhook by. There's a shot. They go out of bounds, head back to the center. Wyoming coaches wanted a stall call for Ayala. For 1:10 to go here in the second period. Ayala 4-1 is his lead. Riding time not a factor. I'll slide by action again, but Volk steps away from it.
Nice.
Taps the head, gets to the ankle, but Volk turns, kicks out of it. Then Volk comes back heavy on the head, gets into a collar tie, underhook on the left side. Drake able to clear out of that. Snaps, trying to get down on the leg. Volk circles back in. Double unders right now by Volk. Out of bounds. Stalemate it, 31 on the clock.
I love Drake's pace now. He's really snapping, moving, slide-bys, drags. Down on a knee right now, though. I think he's being very careful. So my guess is, and I don't know this Volk and haven't watched him enough, my guess is because he's staying so low until he comes across and gets his hands on him, Volk has a really good low single shot, probably to Drake's left leg, which is his lead leg. So he stays down low.
Tap
really
to a shot
nice.
by Drake. Volk dives over the top, grabs our ankle. Drake trying to swim through the back door. 8 seconds left, short time. See if he can finish this.
It's going to be a stalemate, or not stalemate, but it's
probably the end of the period.
Not going to finish this.
So 4-1 is the lead for Drake as we head to the third period. Pioneer boosts your yields by combining industry-leading R&D with rigorous local testing. At Pioneer, what's next happens here. Remember, this is Volk, this weird sit-out where he's got his right leg stretched all the way out to the right like he's doing the splits. And then just kind of scoots himself forward into a sit-out. Drake trying to get forward pressure. Volk up to his feet. Hand control and the escape. Drake keeps a double wrist lock, though. Doesn't want to give him any sort of separation. 4-2 is the lead for Ayala.
That's where he's got to be careful. He got in trouble early on in the season right here, too. Ahead by a point. Listen, now he's ahead by 2 points. And then, remember, it's a 3-point takedown, so that guy gets a lead here.
McKee an 8-0 lead. There's Drake. Taps, reaches for that single again, but Volk able to clear out of it. Now Volk coming across heavy with that underhook. They're carrying that Tiffin wrestler off. Underhook, Drake circles around, head back to the center. One minute to go in regulation. 4-2 is the lead for Ayala over Jore Volk. There's Drake, head to the inside shot. Volk dives up over top. Drake trying to come through. Volk actually reaching back, grabbing our leg. Now almost trying to stack us up right there.
Neutral danger. Got to be careful here. There you go. There you go. Come up in the air with it. Come up in the air with it.
Stands up with that leg. Volk all the way around behind us. Now we sit on him. Volk trying to roll us down, trying to hold us in neutral danger. Now Drake sitting back up. 35 seconds left. Drake trying to come through the back door.
Watch your knee. Watch your knee, Drake. Oh, he's in trouble here. Watch it. Neutral danger. Watch it.
Volk trying to hold him there with his foot. Drake rolling through. 20 seconds left.
God, he's fighting hard here. It's almost like a neutral danger. They each got each other's ankle, but Drake's kind of in trouble here.
Volk up over the head. Drake rolls back the other way, hanging onto that leg. 5,
no
4,
control.
3, 2, 1. Drake Ayala is going to get the win. 4-2. And be your champion for this year's Soldier Salute. Congratulations to Drake. That's a couple of hard-fought victories over McKee and then Volk. Those are some guys that he could very well see once we get down to Kansas City in March.
Well, Wyoming coaches were and Volk extremely pissed off right now because they did not get the 2 count for neutral danger. And the thing is, though, is it's questionable. You give it to the guy that was the aggressor, which was Drake. He was in on a shot. That was his shot. And there was never any control. It's a joke of a freaking rule to start with.
Yeah.
And if there's never any real control, and that was that guy's shot, and the other guy's only not looking to get a takedown, just looking for a cheap neutral danger, don't give it to him.
Yeah.
I commend the ref right there. It's a stupid rule.
Let's step out. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll come back with 1:33 when we return. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. It's your last chance to shop hot buys in living room, bedroom, dining room furniture, and so much more. And right now, you can shop new collections and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60-month special financing in-store only. Hurry, these New Year's furniture deals are only extended for a limited time. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
This is Monica from Monica's in Coralville. Randy trusted Seth Sauer and me for decades. Over the years, we've learned from his work ethic, generosity, and courage. We made a strong team because he was a great coach. We are honored to carry on his legacy and will not change the Monica's playbook, Italian specialties, and American favorites made from authentic ingredients, prepared and served by a caring staff. Like athletes, We will never forget our great coach. Thank you for your continued support. And of course, go Hawks.
Did you know that driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal? And if you drive while you're high, law enforcement can definitely tell. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Jim Gaffigan here with some more Straight Talk. Let's take a moment to appreciate our sweet children, loving grandparents, and eternal soulmates. Now let's use them to save money on wireless. Because with the Straight Talk Silver Plan, you get 4 lines for just $25 a month with unlimited data and no contracts. So add those human pawns, loved ones, and save money. Thanks, kids. They're finally worth it. Straight Talk Wireless, available at Walmart.
Get 4 lines on Silver Unlimited for $25 per line per month, plus taxes and fees. For data management practices and additional terms, visit straighttalk.com.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Brody Teske for the Hawkeyes taking on Van D of Nebraska. Van D gets in on a shot. Brody tried fighting it off, but Van D was able to finish it. Brody up to his feet, quick out for the escape. But that is a 3-1 lead for Van D. We have Colin Schriever against Cale Peterson, a couple of Hawkeyes on the third-place match. Fifth-place Gliva of Minnesota against Totten of Navy. Ava Bayless of Iowa wins by forfeit in the women's match, There's Brody in on a low single attempt. Wizard thrown in by Van D.
Watch your own. See, he's trying to get our leg there and roll us through. You just can't let him have that. You got to feel that. Stinking roly-poly stuff all the time.
Brody dives back over, grabbing his ankle. Both guys hang on for a stalemate. 1:36 to go, first period. Van D, a 3-1 lead. Van D had basically a Hawkeye matchup. He had
all
Jace
the way through
Rhodes,
the tournament.
He had Ibarra, he had Schriever, and now he has Teske.
You don't think that's motivation to him? Take out every 133-pounder we have in our room in one tournament?
Yeah.
That would be quite a feat. What's the odds of that? Like, that's something he'll talk about probably his whole life.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Took out the entire Iowa wrestling room at 133 pounds in one tournament. Let's not make that happen, Brody Teske.
Minute to go, first period. 3-1 is the lead for Van D.
Teske's been having a good tournament, though. He's looked really good. He really took it to Cale Peterson. I thought that match would be a lot closer, and he ended up teching him. Cale Peterson
and another
low
single again by Teske.
Schriever and Peterson actually wrestling for third down there. Come up, watch. He's going to try to reach it back. Oh, why do you let him step over like that? That's when you catch the leg.
Yeah.
And now he gets our ankle. And just like, oh my, this is what Brody Teske needs to get a lot better at as a wrestler.
We step back over, though, and there's 3 for Brody.
Making the adjustments during a match. When somebody does something to you, you feel it, you sense it, and that does not happen again. You make the adjustments so they do not do that again. You felt it, you allow them to do it once, it doesn't happen again. That's what he needs to do a better job of. But, hey, we got a takedown there.
Over there, Peterson tried getting a Merkel on Schriever.
This is where we want to be, top position, too. 6 seconds left in the first period. We got to ride tough here, Brody Teske.
Peterson did not finish that, though, so Schriever and Peterson scoreless as we go to the second on the third-place bout. 6 seconds left, first period. Van D to his feet. Teske puts him back down to the mat. He will take a 4-3 lead into the second. Guys, we know you do a lot to care for your loved ones. How much time do you spend thinking about your own health? The experts at University of Iowa Healthcare want you to be aware and take care of your urinary and sexual health. Early detection is a smart way to prevent serious disease or illness, so schedule an appointment with a men's health specialist today. Visit uihc.org/urology to learn more. Van D's choice, he starts down, working to get up to his feet, reaching back, grabbing ahead, pops up Teskey off of him and gets out for the escapes. We're tied up at 4. Brody has 30 seconds built towards his riding time. Over in the third place bout, Peterson starts down against Schriever. So Colin trying to ride over in that one. Brody working a 2-on-1. Head on the opposite side, though, so he clears up out of that. Collar tie, underhook. Van D wasn't comfortable. He clears out.
Yeah, back to that shot, Teskey. Come on, Teskey. Don't let up.
A shot by Van D from a long way. Front headlock. Brody trying to go behind, but Van D squares up with him. Brody trying to throw an underhook by. Van D controlling our opposite wrist, though. 45 on the clock, second period, 4-4 score between Teskey and Van D. Brody with that left hand on the collar, swims off to the right side. Schriever putting a tough ride on Peterson over there, 40 seconds to go in the second period. Brody looking for that underhook again on the right side. Trying to snap him down to the mat, looking for that far knee, but again, Van D doing a good job controlling the opposite wrist. Brody's got the underhook on the right side, and Van D is controlling our left wrist to prevent us from going anywhere with anything.
Not much happened here in the second period.
Tied up at 4 as we go to the third.
Both guys shut down in that second period, Steven.
Van D shown some good things from the top position. Brody looked over to Tom Brands and Bobby Telford. I said go underneath of him.
Still 0-0 between Schriever and Cale Peterson down there for the third place match. That's at the end of the first period.
Brody tried rolling, almost got caught for a second. Van D hooking an ankle. Brody reaching back, grabbing a leg, trying to peel him off here. Tripods up. Van D bumps us back down to our base. Peels that hand free. Squares up, gets the escape. 5-4 is the lead for Teskey. Riding time not a factor. A minute 20 to go in the match. Now I'm looking over. They've got a point on the board for Peterson. I wonder if maybe he got an escape right before the period came to an end.
I don't know. Was that the second period?
Yeah, that was the second.
Schriever rode him out the whole period?
Yeah.
No, it says second period.
Inside of a minute to go here for Teskey and Van D. Van D with the shot, down blocked by Brody. Tried to get in a whip over there, but Van D squares back up. Brody snaps, clears the tie. Van D coming back across. Another half attempt there by Van D. One more of those, and Brody will get hit for the token stall call. There's a nice foot sweep by Brody. Tries coming back with a double, but Van D able to get his feet back under him. 15 on the clock.
Stay in there. Get your butt to the center, Brody. Circle. Butt to the center.
Van D swipes with the legs.
Snap
now they're
there.
down block, and Brody Teskey will be your champion
Nice
at
job.
133 pounds, 5-4.
Well, we're going to see Nebraska next on the schedule.
Yeah.
Who's their normal 33-pounder, do you know?
I don't know for sure. I mean, I think Van D. I think he's ranked like number 32 by one of the polls.
Really?
So So they did give an escape to Peterson with like 4 seconds left, so he leads 1-0. Now he's trying to get near falls on Schriever.
Yeah.
Schriever 1:30 and ticking down of riding time. Peterson throwing that half in. Schriever peels that off. Trying to get his hand control up, out for the escape. So he's got riding time still at 1:15. 1:13 actually. 1:13 to go in the match. So it's 1-1, but Schriever has the advantage. Schriever tries pass into a knee attack, but Peterson squares back up with it. Ear to ear. Schriever trying to snap. 45 on the clock. Shot again by Schriever. Reshot by Peterson. Reshot by Schriever. Good flurry by both guys there. Staying square. Over-under situation now. Circle out of bounds. Head back to the center with 33 on the clock. Snap by Peterson. Didn't get anywhere with it.
Yeah, they're the only match left in this entire arena right now. Just Peterson and Schriever.
10 seconds left. Schriever over on the edge. Peterson swipes.
Boy, I love
sprawl back.
I tell you what, we're deep here.
Yeah.
I mean, I like this. We got first, third, and fourth in this tournament.
Yeah. Looks like Schriever is going to hang on. He will get the win 2-1 with the riding time point.
I like Cale Peterson's effort in this tournament.
Yeah.
It was a good tournament for him. I was really surprised that Teske beat him as bad as he did, both on the feet and the top position. But that's some good youth force right there for sure.
Let's step out, take a break. We'll come back with the championships at 141. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Welcome back to the Nitrogen Stabilizers Draft.
Optonite technology, first pick, just like the last 46 years.
That's what we love about this sport. We just don't know.
We know. It keeps nitrogen in the corn's root zone for 8 weeks. Compare with 2 weeks for others.
With the first pick, farmers select
Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience. That's it. I'm going for a pretzel.
The pick is in. Optonite technology from Corteva Agriscience with Inserve and Instinct Next-Gen Nitrogen Stabilizers.
Introducing the revolutionary mascara from CoverGirl that adds extreme volume. Up to 300% more volume than bare lashes. New Lash Blast Cleantopia is the plant-powered mascara made with 72% natural origin ingredients and infused with cellulose plant fibers. Cleantopia is like a green thumb for your lashes. For lush, check me out lashes that last up to 24 hours with no smudging, no flaking, and no clumps. Put the power of plants to work for you with new Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara. Only from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for every driver who wants more. More action. More fun. More guts. More head turns. More adventure. More electric. At Nissan, more is all we do.
NFL Total Access, the podcast, is what happens when NFL analysts say everything they wanted to say on TV.
And he's just kind of wasting away out there.
But we're too polite to actually say it.
I miss doing that.
You can find out what happened on NFL fields just about anywhere. But on Total Access, you find out why.
You gotta want more, man.
So listen now to NFL Total Access, the podcast.
Let's go!
On the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Extra cash coming right up. Happy Money is letting you in on a happier way to elevate your savings with an incredible certificate offered by Alliant Credit Union. Smart, bold, and straightforward. Alliant offers a 12-month certificate with 5.25 APY annual percentage yield with a low minimum deposit of $1,000. Funds are insured up to $250,000. Best of all, anyone can apply to join. Elevate your savings today. Visit happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
If you guessed that was the sound of a bag of Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans, you guessed right. Well, kinda. It was really the sound of an innovative team that spent decades perfecting a seed with exclusive genetics and the ultimate agronomic advantage. The sort of breeders who don't rest until they've achieved outstanding performance. Pioneer brand A-Series soybeans. #1 for a reason. Visit pioneer.com/genetics.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Brianna Gonzalez with a 4-point move. Actually, no, they only awarded 2, and then they gave her another 2. And she's running an armbar, seeing if she can try to get a fall.
Did we enter anybody else at 41?
No. Woods in on another shot. McNeil locked through the crotch. Almost had both legs there, trying to step over. Woods continuing to scoot those hips.
There you go.
Hustling around for 3 more. And as we say that, Gonzalez gets the fall. Gives the women 211.5 points. Life University at 172. Woods back to work in this top position. 20 seconds to go, first period. Trying to pull that right wrist up onto the back. Levering the triceps with the forehead.
Let's get a fall here. See if we can. We're
Love
just
it.
putting that arm on the back.
Short time, so it's going to be 6-1 at the end of the first. Molly's Cupcakes proudly serving their cookies and treats inside Kinnick Stadium and Carver Hawkeye Arena. For a taste of unique flavors you'll love, stop by their downtown Iowa City location for homemade cupcakes, cookies, cakes, bars, and coffee drinks. Molly's Cupcakes, a proud supporter of the Iowa Hawkeyes. Woods will start down to begin the second period. Real gets to his feet. McNeil tries to pick him up. Hopping one side to the other. Real able to get the hand control, kick out for the escape. So Woods now up 7-1. Taps the head, looks for a shot, trying to duck underneath, but McNeil able to keep the hips back.
Nice snap right there. Just coming across hard with his right hand. Real Woods is moving and bobbing and weaving. I like the motion that Real Woods has here. He's just got a little bit of cockiness here, and could tell him wrestling here in this match tonight, and I really like it a lot. Like, that's where he wrestles well.
Yeah. I think that's what he's been missing this first part of the season.
Yeah, I agree.
It's like he wasn't feeling himself something, and
Yeah.
I think he's starting to feel better.
Yeah, he just it's more of his style and his flow, and just more natural for him. Not really so conservative, and just like that right there, just pawing at the head, keeping the head down. I'd like to have seen him capitalize on that. He had a great opportunity to do so, but
Trying to find that 2-on-1, pulls him all the way into him. Neal able to clear back out of it, though.
See, like he had that 2-on-1 right there, and then he just let go of it. He could have gone right into something else off of that when McNeil circled and cleared out, but he just kind of let go for a fresh start, and that's where you really just need to stay on a guy. You can't let him. You can't let up on him. You can't let him breathe at all. It's just nonstop, just pressure, pressure, pressure.
Couple of fakes by Real, but
you don't want to let a guy relax in a match, even if it's just literally just for a second or two. It's just nonstop, just constant grinding pressure on a guy.
10 seconds to go, second period. Woods leading by a score of 7-1. He's got 1:17 of riding time. And that will be the lead going into the third.
Was Tony's sister wrestling here?
Rose?
Yeah.
No.
She didn't make the finals?
She's not wrestling at all, is she?
Oh, is she? I thought she was.
Went neutral here to begin the third, and Woods drops in on a shot right away. Trying to dump McNeil up over him. stalemate.
Just gonna pop that knee off.
Fresh start, minute and a half to go here. Neutral position. Woods for Iowa, a 7-1 lead over Lachlan McNeil.
Got to get one more.
North Carolina.
One more and get that major, Woods.
Again, just everybody getting caught up, tapping the head and everything. Not thinking feet. Stop things as Real took a finger to the eye. I was talking to Doc Peterson. I went and got a cup of coffee between sessions. He was down there doing some work, and we were talking about A.J. Ferrari getting the finger to the eye for the penalty point. He's like, yeah, the Wyoming coach was arguing about it, or whoever, I can't remember who it was, but they were arguing about it, and the ref looked, no, that's an easy one, as there's Real on a low single, gets a stall call against McNeil. Head to the inside, steps over the leg, trying to adjust on it. McNeil looking to throw a whizzer in.
Drive forward, drive into him. There you go.
Ooh,
now
McNeil
up.
hips back into us.
Up.
Fully extended flat. We're just down on the ankle now. McNeil, crotch lift us. 30 seconds left. Woods just laying there hanging on for dear life, basically. McNeil. Trying to elevate him, looking to roll him through, maybe look for that neutral danger position.
3.
Give 3 to McNeil. I don't see how, because we still have his leg, but either way, a point for riding time. Real Woods is going to win by a score of 8-4 to be your champion for the 2023 Soldier Salute. Let's step out. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with 149. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
A bag of corn is, well, a bag of corn. Unless it's a bag of Pioneer brand Chrome seed corn. Then you're dealing with the most optimized yield potential, agronomic performance, and insect protection the Pioneer lineup has to offer. A bag that will make life easier for you. 8 bushels per acre easier. And much harder for rootworms than the competition. Pioneer brand Chrome products. Field proven and ready for yours. Visit pioneer.com/plantchrome.
Drinking and driving will change your whole world. Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, things will never be the same. Getting a sober ride will change your world for the better. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
Get ready, Cedar Rapids Monster Truck fans. 2 big shows, January 13th. Alliant Energy Powerhouse will explode with the Monster Truck Nitro Tour. Big blown monster trucks flying over 30 feet in the air. Freestyle motocross and more. Plus all new Inflation Buster prices. VIP tickets include free pit party pass to meet the drivers and the best seat in the house. Get your tickets now at Alliant Energy Powerhouse Box Office. See our events live at MonsterTruckTour.com. Subject to service fees. Come early and ride in a real monster truck at the Monster Truck Nitro Tour. Kids get a free tour gift at the Saturday Matinee Show while supplies last. The Monster Truck Nitro Tour. 2 big shows January 6th. Monster trucks, freestyle motocross, and more. Plus all new Inflation Buster prices. 2 monster shows. It's gonna get wild at the Alliant Energy Powerhouse.
Time is of the essence with COVID-19. Prescription oral treatment must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Learn more at treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
The holidays are the happiest time of the year. That is, unless you or your loved ones are miserable because of colds, sinus infections, or allergies. This holiday season, give the gift of better breathing with Navage. What makes Navage so effective? Well, unlike cold and allergy drugs that might take a long time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage provides fast relief from sinus congestion in 30 seconds flat. Navage doesn't just relieve symptoms, it attacks the cause by sucking out the germs, allergens, and viruses trapped in your nose that are making you feel miserable. Best of all, Navage does it naturally, without drugs. Wash away your cold and congestion problems this holiday season. Add Navage to your gift list so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
149 pounds, championship match at 149 is Caleb Rocci for the Hawkeyes against Anthony Ferrari, wrestling in the tag. Third place is Victor Voinovich for the Hawkeyes against Alec Martin of South Dakota State. Fifth place is Joel Jessaroga for the Hawkeyes against Daniel Kimball of South Dakota State. Championship match for the women at 123, Isabella Nago. She's out to a 4-1 lead right now. And then in the third place match on the women's side, it is Callie Lang against Carolina Rios. That one is no score.
Voinovich just got taken down over there in the third place match against Alex Martin of South Dakota State. Alex Martin is the one. Is he the one that beat Johnson? No, this is 49.
This is 49. Martin's the one that Ferrari had to go to sudden victory.
Oh, yeah.
Ferrari was down 2-0 late.
Yeah, right at the very end, tied it up, and then won in overtime.
Yep.
Boy, Rocci did not like that headbutt by Ferrari at all.
Yeah.
Ferrari didn't just come across and headbutt him. He just took a shot from really low, and they were both low, and came in right with his head, and kind of knew what he was doing there.
First period ticking to an end. No score here between Ferrari and Rocci. Voinovich trying to get out for the escape over there with 30 seconds to go in the first period. And I didn't see it, but Jessaroga takes a 3-1 lead into the second. Nago just gets taken down right before the break, so she leads 6-3 at the 3-minute mark. Ferrari choosing down to begin the second period, up to his feet, hand control out for the escape. Voinovich trying like heck to get out over there, but he's not going to be able to. He's going to be down 3-0 with riding time against him going into the second period. Ferrari and Rocci. Good solid hand fighting there. Rocci gets around behind and takes Ferrari down. Nope, Ferrari somersaults right at the very end.
That was bad on Rocci's part. He had him
dead to
all
rights.
the way, but the way that he returned him, he didn't pick him up and spike the hip. He picked him up and got lazy on the return and allowed Ferrari to roll there. That's his own fault. That should have been a 3-point takedown easy because of the position that Caleb Rocci was in there. Now Ferrari's going to turn this into his own takedown in a scrambling situation, it looks like, or at least a stalemate here.
Over there, Jessaroga, 3-2 is his lead now. He was in on a shot.
Now Caleb Rocci's turn around and turn it into his own, and he does.
Good job by Rocci to adjust that. And then I think he learned on the fly, Mark. He got that foot, he picked it up high and drove him to the mat and didn't let him get the opportunity to roll at all. Voinovich an escape to start the second period. He's down 3-1. Jessaroga fighting off a shot attempt, still leading 3-2 with 20 seconds left in the second. Now Voinovich in on a shot. Hooking an ankle, trying to come around here. Cuts off to the other leg. Final seconds tick away here, and Rocci's going to take a 3-1 lead into the third. There's the 3 takedown for Voinovich in the third place match. Makes it a 4-3 score. Jesaroga did get taken down at the very end, so he's down 5-3 going into the third period.
Funny, we got 4 149-pounders out on the mats right now. 4 of them. All 4 of them that entered plate. Rachi starts in the down position here to start the third period. He's up 3-1 over Ferrari. Ferrari going to try and put a ride on here.
Lever in the right triceps, trying to pull that back. Jesaroga gets an escape to start the third, so he's down 5-4 now. Over in the women's championship, 6-5 is the lead now for to go from Iowa.
Just joining us, 125 pounds, Drake Ayala won with a barn burner of a match. Almost gave up neutral danger at the end there, but didn't. Was able to hold on to it. Was that a 4-2 win?
Yes.
33, Brody Teskey looked good against, what was the kid's name from Nebraska?
Van D.
And then 141, Real Woods. Started out really good, looked okay, kind of slowed up at the end, but he got the victory. So far here in the first 3 matches, it's been all Hawkeyes, and since both of our guys here at 149 pounds are Hawkeyes in the finals, it's going to be 4 matches in a row for Hawkeyes.
Blood time in the women's match. McGow got taken down, so she trails 7-6 now. Over in the third place match, Callie Lang got taken down, was able to fight off, and then she comes back up and gets a takedown with 15 seconds left to take a 4-2 lead.
Voinovich up by a score of 4-3 now over Alex Martin of South Dakota State. That's in the third place bout. Now Caleb Rachi does get a 1-point escape, so it makes it 4-1. Ferrari just kind of trying to push him out there and get a point. We got 27 seconds to go in that match there. Ferrari's going to have to figure out how to somehow get a takedown on Rachi. Stall warning on Rachi.
Jesaroga in on a shot, 5 seconds left, down by a point. He's not going to be able to do it, so he'll finish in 6th.
Oh, wow, another stall warning on Rachi for backing out of bounds. The first one was just playing for stalling. The second one right there was for backing out of bounds. 14 seconds to go. He's got to know now he better stay in there.
McGow in on a shot but could not finish it at the very end. Oh, and then there, Ferrari coming across hard, and Rachi able to down block him and get another 3-point takedown to win by a score of 7-2. Voinovich tied up at 4. Riding time not a factor. Victor takes a shot, misses, comes back out in the front head.
So when they were going back to the center there and Rachi's back was turned, Friari pushed Rachi in the back. And then Rachi didn't really retaliate, but he is definitely celebrating a lot.
Yeah.
Kind of the throwing it back at Ferrari. So, and Tom, I was watching Tom. Tom was turning around looking at Jesaroga's match or Voinovich's match. So Tom did not see Ferrari push Rachi from the back.
There, Victor takes a shot at the start of sudden victory, tied up at 4. Trying to cut across. Martin locked through the crotch. Looking to roll through. Now he's got Voinovich fully extended. Now Martin's in a good spot here, trying to break Victor's grip to see if he can come around behind. Stalemate, 1:27 to go. .157, we'll have 2 Hawkeyes going. Franek for first and Carter Martinson for 5th. Shot there by Martin. He's in pretty deep and takes him down, so he will win. Voinovich will finish in 4th. 7-4 final. We'll take a timeout and be back right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Listen up, Iowa car buyers. The Johnson County Auto Liquidators will be at Carousel Pre-Owned in Iowa City, now through this Saturday. All remaining vehicles will be slashed, thousands below market price. $50,000 units now $40,000. $30,000 vehicles for $20,000. And if you're worried about your credit, don't sweat it. Over 30 lenders on hand to approve you and fight for your business. Take home your next ride with 0 down and no payments until spring. Think you owe too much on your trade? Not this week. Special appraisers on site to pay you the absolute most money for your trade. Plus, at Carousel Pre-Owned in Iowa City, you'll get up to $1,000 cash back. Absolutely no payments until spring and 0 down payments. Choose from nearly 50 vehicles under $20,000, 75 under $25,000. All with 0 down, no payments until April, and $1,000 cash back. Payments starting at just $159 per month. Only at Carousel Pre-Owned on Stevens Drive, next to Hy-Vee on Waterfront. Online at bestdealiowa.com. Offer with approved credit plus tax tag and $69 documentation. Credit may affect down payment and cash back. Offers not in combination.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop and count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. It's your last chance to shop hot buys in living room, bedroom, dining room furniture, and so much more. And right now, you can shop new collections and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60-month special financing in-store only. Hurry, these New Year's furniture deals are only extended for a limited time. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Got chronic joint pain? Not having success with steroids but trying to avoid surgery? Well, thankfully, there's a better way, and it's now available here from the medical professionals at QC Kinetics. I'm talking about new advanced regenerative medicine treatments that can restore and repair damaged tissue in your bad joints, providing lasting relief with no drugs, no surgery, and no downtime. This is an all-natural way to use highly concentrated healing properties from your own body to give you lasting relief. QC Kinetics is the nation's leader in precision regenerative medicine with over 100 clinics across America and literally thousands of satisfied patients. If you've got joint pain due to arthritis, knee pain, hip pain, shoulder pain, don't just think the old ways of dealing with pain are the only ways. You need to learn more about these new regenerative options that can change your life. Call QC Kinetics now. It's a free consultation with local medical professionals. Call 319-229-5155. That's 319-229-5155. QC Kinetics. 319-229-5155.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
For the Hawkeyes against Dale Swinson of South Dakota State. Fifth place also features Carter Martinson of the Hawkeyes against Jason Fraser of Iowa State. No score about halfway through the first period. Women's Championship, Emily Frost for the Hawkeye women, taking on Sarah Savage of Life University, I believe it is, and Frost is trailing 6-0. Let's see here. Numbers. Franek has wrestled Swenson one other time. He won by a score of 3-2. Over there, Martinson gets taken down. He's got a chicken wing against himself as well. Swenson had a big victory, in sudden victory in the semifinals over Pinero Johnson, who'd been wrestling really well in this tournament. Wrestling unattached for Iowa State. He's a guy that's been around. He's done some good things in his career. Franek has put some points on the board. Let's see if he can open things up a little bit. And it will be a scoreless first period. Looks like they got to fix the scoreboard over in Martinson's match. They accidentally gave him the takedown, so they got to fix the score and fix the riding time. Swenson starts down to begin the second period. Caution on Franek for starting early. Emily Frost down 8-0 at the break. Alexandra Bodwin wrestling in third place. She's up 2-0 right now. Down there, Swenson gets the escape. So he leads 1-0 over Franek. Martinson over there, about ready to get an escape, but Kraser able to get back behind the arms and continue to ride over there as that period comes to an end. So 3-0 Martinson trails.
So this guy that Franek's wrestling in the finals from South Dakota State, this is the guy that beat Pinero Johnson.
Yep. Franek takes a shot from a ways away, straight on. Swenson just keeps the arms down. We're there. Bodwin gets taken down, so she is tied at 2, but she's got criteria against her. Frost still trailing 8-0 in the championship match. Now she's going to get taken down.
That's it.
4. Makes it 12-0. Not a lot to talk about. Franek and Swenson just tapping heads, dancing around.
No action at all. Martinson still trailing 3-0.
Got blood now, it looks like.
Panino Johnson up 6-1 in his match for third, 6-2 now.
Franek starts down to begin the third period.
A girl for life that was in the finals was tough.
Yeah. Life's got some good wrestlers.
Yeah, good program.
Bodwin gets taken down again, so she trails 4-2. Franek gets the escape, so he's tied up at 1, and then Swenson comes across. Nice double leg, but Franek able to get the hips back, and then body lock situation, but Franek able to drop those hips just enough. Swenson was trying to jack him up right there and toss him over. Still more blood for Martinson. 1:15 to go, regulation, 1-1 score for Franek of Iowa and Swenson of South Dakota State.
Well, hopefully somebody does something here in this last 50 seconds, Steven.
Well, there Martinson trying to get a reversal on Kraser.
About got it. Should have this. I'm not sure how he doesn't. Oh, no.
They do give the 2.
But how?
What changed when they stood up and hopped out of bounds?
That's when he shouldn't have. He lost it once they stood up, and that's when he gave it to him. They should have issued it when they were down on the mat, but once you stand up, you don't have your control.
Yeah.
I don't know what the heck was going on there. He should have had it a long time before that when they were down. I mean, it was the right call, but just way late.
Gives up the escape, so now it's 4-2 he trails, second period.
Bunsen and Franek are going to go into OT. Hopefully something happens in OT because nothing happened in regulation.
1-1. Franek had 1 second riding time. Martinson's going to trail 4-2 going into the third period against Kraser of Iowa State.
What did Josh say that Life's ranked number 1 in NAIA?
NAIA, yeah. There's Franek grabs the leg, drives through on a low double, and gets the win.
Why couldn't he just do that at the beginning, you know? He made it look so easy when he needed to.
So Frantic wins 4-1. Martinson down 5-2, start of the third period.
Well, that's 5 champs for the Hawks in 5 matches.
Yep.
And
We'll
we're guaranteed 6 here now, too, because we got 2 65-pounders.
Martinson 5-2. Trailing, approaching 1:15 to go.
Panero Johnson did win his match down there for 3rd.
Martinson about ready to get taken down, but able to square those hips back up again. Still caught in a front headlock situation. Crazer jumps over top of him. Martinson scrambling around, but Crazer is going to get the takedown there to take an 8-2 lead. Plus he's got riding time, makes it 9-2. And that's going to basically do it. So Martinson will finish in 6th place. Let's step out for a quick timeout. We'll be back with 165. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
If you're looking for the perfect place to host your holiday party, look no further. Come to Bumps at Finkbine. Have a good time as our new chef, Rick McCombs, provides an unforgettable experience. Don't forget about Thirsty Thursday Super Social Hour, where Bumps offers buy one, get one free on domestic beer bottles, house wine, well cocktails, and appetizers. Not only is Bumps the ideal spot for Hawkeye pre-gaming, they also offer a fantastic Sunday brunch. Bumps is your one-stop spot for great food and a great time. Go to finkbine.com for more information.
Listen up, Iowa car buyers. The Johnson County Auto Liquidators will be at Carousel Pre-Owned in Iowa City now through this Saturday. All remaining vehicles will be slashed thousands below market price. $50,000 units now $40,000. $30,000 vehicles for $20,000. And if you're worried about your credit, don't sweat it. Over 30 lenders on hand to approve you and fight for your business. Take home your next ride with 0 down and no payments until spring. Think you owe too much on your trade? Not this week. Special appraisers on site to pay you the absolute most money for your trade. Plus, at Carousel Pre-Owned in Iowa City, you'll get up to $1,000 cash back. Absolutely no payments until spring and 0 down payments. Choose from nearly 50 vehicles under $20,000, 75 under $25,000. All with 0 down, no payments until April, and $1,000 cash back. Payments starting at just $159 per month. Only at Carousel Pre-Owned on Stevens Drive, next to Hy-Vee on Waterfront. Online at bestdealiowa.com. Offer with approved credit plus tax tag and $69 documentation. Credit may affect down payment and cash back. Offers not in combination.
The holidays are the happiest time of the year. That is, unless you or your loved ones are miserable because of colds, sinus infections, or allergies. This holiday season, give the gift of better breathing with Navage. What makes Navage so effective? Well, unlike cold and allergy drugs that might take a long time to help, if they're effective at all, Navage provides fast relief from sinus congestion in 30 seconds flat. Navage doesn't just relieve symptoms, it attacks the cause by sucking out the germs, allergens, and viruses trapped in your nose that are making you feel miserable. Best of all, Navage does it naturally, without drugs. Wash away your cold and congestion problems this holiday season. Add Navage to your gift list so you can breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier all year long. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Hawk fans, stop in and visit the newly renovated guest rooms at Hyatt Regency Coralville Hotel and Conference Center, located in the heart of Iowa River Landing. Stay within walking distance of Extreme Arena, home of the Iowa Hawkeye volleyball team, as well as great restaurants, shopping, and scenic walking trails along the Iowa River. Hyatt Regency Coralville is also the home of Hawk Talk with Lisa Bluter and Fran McCaffrey this fall. Come together at Hyatt Regency Coralville, where everything you need is right here.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Back to the Extreme Arena, 2023 5-pound championship. Hawkeye v. Hawkeye. Patrick Kennedy and Michael Caliendo. First minute. Caliendo with a shot from a non-tie, gets to Patrick's leg, elevates it, and drives through for the three-point takedown.
Man, Caliendo is quick.
Now he's trying to suck Patrick back right there.
That was
Near
so
falls
close
yet.
to near falls. So close to near falls.
Lily Luft wrestling in the championship on the women's side, taking on Zaya McBride, another top NAIA wrestler. Kennedy gets up for his escape, so halfway through the first, Caliendo leads 3-1. Stalemate with the underhook. Updated score through 157. 239 and a half for the Hawkeyes. Minnesota 144 and a half. On the women's side, Iowa 211 and a half. Life University 179 and a half.
Right now, been a lot of hand fighting between Kennedy. There's Kennedy trying to get in a double right there. Didn't get to it on Caliendo. Caliendo is extremely athletic, and Patrick Kennedy just so heavy.
Wow.
And then Caliendo just threw Patrick Kennedy, but no points there as they go out of bounds. Patrick Kennedy just wound himself up like a yo-yo there when they were going out of bounds, and Caliendo really threw him hard. It shows you the athleticism and hips that Caliendo has. Patrick Kennedy's more of just a strong, physical, heavy on you. And Caliendo's a little bit, he's still powerful, great hips, but very, very quick. There's Kennedy in on a shot here, head to the outside. Caliendo trying to crotch lift him through. Patrick comes up in the air with it.
10 seconds left in the period. Now Patrick lets go of the leg, tries to turn back the other way. Now Caliendo coming through the back door against Patrick. And the period will come to an end. Caliendo leading by a score of 3-1. Lily Luft was in on a shot right there. Looked like she was going to be able to get a half and try to get an exposure. Actually kind of looked like she did, but the refs did not call it. And so they go to the break. McBride leading that one 2-0 over Luft. Kennedy starts down to begin the second period against Caliendo.
Kennedy, hard, heavy pressure forward. Patrick up to his feet, trying to get hand control, and he does, and he's out for the one-point escape.
3-2 is the lead for Caliendo. Kennedy throwing double unders in.
Patrick comes across again with single under there, trying to get double unders. Fingers.
Stalemate it. Fresh start from the center. Caliendo, a low shot right off the whistle.
That was a shot that he caught Patrick with before.
Patrick adjusted, though. Down block, kept the legs back. McBride gets a push out against Lily Luft. Makes it a 3-0 lead now. .50 seconds to go, second period. Caliendo leading Kennedy by a score of 3-2. Duck attempt there by Caliendo. Patrick sprawls back, catches him in a front headlock. Circle back towards the center.
Basically what you have is two absolute studs, two All-American wrestlers at the
there's
same
a shot
way.
by Caliendo, reshot by Patrick, gets to the leg.
Outside. This isn't where Patrick really is comfortable at or he's good at. Caliendo feels pretty comfortable here, just at least going to a crackdown and a stalemate.
Patrick
Only
trying
10
to scoop
seconds
the
to
hips
go
back
here.
into him.
10 seconds to go here in the second period.
Stalemate with 6 on the clock. Will be a 3-2 lead for Caliendo as we go into the third period. There, Lily Luft in on a shot on McBride. Gets the takedown, so that'll make it 3-2. Seeing if she can get a lift or some sort. Caliendo to his feet. Patrick, no real effort. He knows he's going to have to get it on his feet. Coming across double unders. Caliendo circles back towards the center. Clears out of that. Ankle pick attempt by Kennedy, but Caliendo steps out of it.
So far, Patrick Kennedy has not found the answer of how to get to the legs of Caliendo. Caliendo hits a beautiful duck right there on Patrick and takes him down. Makes it 7-2 now. That was a really good duck. Patrick got caught reaching a little bit, stepping in, and Caliendo timed it perfectly.
Patrick trying to peel those hands free in a sit-out. Caliendo staying around the waist. Patrick gets out for the escape, makes it 7-3, a minute 10 to go here. Still a lot of wrestling to be done in this last minute. And you know that both these guys are not going to back down. They're going to let the fur fly. Lily Luft down by a point. Trying to create an opening. There's Patrick, hits a sweep attempt, comes up with an underhook. Lily Luft, nice snap. Driving in, inside trip, and then gets taken down off of it. Her own action, and she got taken down.
There's an inside trip attempt right there by Patrick Kennedy to a single leg. Didn't get there. 30 seconds to go here. Patrick's going to have to do something here to try and get a takedown. That's still a takedown. Is not going to be enough.
Double unders, tries a foot sweep. Out of bounds, stall warning on Caliendo for backing straight out. Shot by Caliendo off the whistle. Patrick comes across over-under situation. Now clears out of it. 10 on the clock. And Caliendo is going to get the win. He will be your champion at 165 this year by the score of 7-3.
Caliendo looked good. He looked really good in that match. Couple of great shots. Couple of good finishes. He's looked really good this whole tournament. This is the best he's looked.
We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with more. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
You wouldn't wear the same clothes every day, so why are you drinking only one kind of beer? Experience the largest area selection of craft beer at local craft cellar. Craft beer, non-alcoholic beverages, snacks, meats, and the hard stuff too. Bourbon, tequila, gin, and more. There really is something for everyone and every occasion at local craft cellar. Stop in today at 7085 C Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids, just north of Boyson Road.
Did you know that driving under the influence of marijuana is illegal? And if you drive while you're high, law enforcement can definitely tell. If you feel different, you drive different. Drive high, get a DUI. Paid for by NHTSA.
Time is of the essence with COVID-19. Prescription oral treatment must be taken within the first 5 days of symptoms. If you have a high risk factor, ask your doctor if treatment is right for you. Learn more at treatcovid19.com. Sponsored by Pfizer.
Hey, you're up next.
My throat hurts so bad. There's no way I can sing tonight.
Here, try these.
Vicks VapoCool Drops.
Yeah, Vicks VapoCool Drops has maximum strength menthol with a rush of Vicks Vapors.
Ooh, I can already feel it.
I told you. So, you ready?
I'm ready.
Vaporize sore throat pain fast with Vicks VapoCool Drops.
There's something different about watching college wrestling. The speed, the strength, the competition, the takedowns. And right now you could be there to see it like never before. Play the Hawkeye Gold scratch ticket and you could win a VIP game day experience to see an Iowa men's wrestling match. The Countdown to Carver promotion from the Iowa Lottery is your chance to see every point and pin. To enter your ticket and see details, visit ialottery.com/VIP. On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Welcome back to the 2023 Soldiers Salute. 174-pound championship. Gabe Arnold for the Hawkeyes taking on Lennox Wolak of Columbia. Wolak did not wrestle in the dual meet this year. Arnold wrestling unattached. Nick Fox of UNI wrestling against Brown Tawn of Nebraska for 5th place. Wilson of Nebraska against Ishans of North Carolina for 3rd. Women's match, Reese Laramendi. Crotch lift for a 2-point exposure. Trying to fight off takedown attempt. Gives up 4, though. And then comes back with a 2-point exposure of her own. So it's tied up at 4 right now. She's taking on Jamila McBride. Another 2 for Laramendi. That is some action between those two in the first 45 seconds.
Lots of action.
Arnold and Wolak, no score. 45 seconds off the clock.
Is this the match that Columbia won against us? Do you remember? Didn't they win one match? Or no?
I don't think so. I shall look. Out of bounds, get a fresh start. Minute 45 to go. Arnold and Wolak. They won at 184. Azarov over Riggins.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of.
But that was at 84.
Oh, this is 74.
This is 74,
I was thinking this was 84. Yeah, my bad. So who did we wrestle 74?
Kennedy beat Garrett Bilgrave by tech fall. Over there, Reese Laramendi, after a quick question on the scoring, able to come through, get a shot, and get a takedown. Gives her an 8-4 lead. .35 seconds to go. Arnold, no score. Ooh, nice duck over there by McBride. Laramendi, though, not down yet. And there she gets taken down. That'll make it 8-6. Ten seconds to go for Gabe Arnold.
Yeah, neither guy here in this match has made a move here in the first period.
Another nice duck by McBride, but Laramendi felt it coming and rolls her through. Should be 2-2, I would say.
2 blue only. Tied up 8. But
scoreless for Arnold going into the second period. Arnold will start down to begin the second period. Up to his feet. Now McBride just showing some quickness against Laramendi. Makes it 10-8. Arnold hand control, gets the escape. Tries an underhook by, catches an ankle right on the edge of the mat, trying to pull him back in. Wolak tried to kick out, but Gabe able to hang on to it.
Just give it up now. Get out of bounds. Just start fresh.
They do. Laramendi gets a takedown of her own, and she's got some ankle laces. Look at the Hawkeye women team. All of them are down here on the side. They're just jumping up and down, wanting Laramendi to try to run that ankle lace. She was just starting to set another one up, and they blew it dead.
Surprised she couldn't get that ankle lace. This girl from Life is good.
It should be Laramendi's got the criteria. I don't know why they're flashing blue. She got the last points. Or is there different criteria?
4.
She got a 4-point throw, so she's got criteria.
Yep.
Now they give a step-out point. Laramendi threw an overhook by, and they call her for stepping out and give up a point. So it's 11-10.
This first period.
There's still 10 seconds before the break.
Arnold's up 1-0, second period.
Really, neither guy has thought about the legs in this match, Mark. I think the only time anybody touched one is when Gabe tried to catch it when Wolak was kicking away from him, right on the edge.
There's a nice shot
as I
by
hit
Gabe.
it. Nice quick sweep. Elevates.
Come
He's only
up.
got 5 seconds left. Inside
Bam.
trip. Drives him down, but
got her
unable to
ankle.
get it, and
Dang.
period runs out. No
God,
points.
Dang it.
1-0 as we go to the third. It will be Wolak's choice. He'll start down. Laramendi and McBride get back underway for the second period. Laramendi drives through with a double. Gets a 4, gives up 2 at the same time. So that'll make it 14-13. Laramendi with the lead. Wolak to his feet, out for the escape. So Arnold and Lennox Wolak tied up at 1 in the championship at 174.
Don't look away because you're going to miss something big here.
McBride a duck, but Laramendi neck wrench, steps over. Neither person has scored a point yet. There is the 2 takedown for Laramendi. Now she's trying to set up another ankle wrench. Life coach with a question there. I don't know what he's going to ask about. He keeps talking to that scores table. I don't know what he's complaining about. There's a shot by Wolak against Gabe Arnold. Gabe able to kick out, though. Out of bounds. They call Arnold for stalling, for being out of bounds. Alex Marinelli not happy about that call. Push out over there for McBride makes it 16-14 in favor of Laramendi. Get back to that shot that you hit, Gabe Arnold. 30 seconds left, tied up at 1. Snap, Wolak trying to push him. There, Gabe double, tries to cut off to a single. Oh, the head ref gives 1 to Laramendi, but the side judges give 1 to McBride, so that'll make it 16-15.
Looks like this is going to go OT.
Arnold gets to an ankle. Wolak trying
late.
to kick away, but again, too little time on the clock. Tied up at 1, heading to sudden victory. There's McBride in on a shot. Laramendi rolls her over for 2 and then gets reversed for 1, so that'll make it 18-16. Minute 10 to go in that one. 1-1, sudden victory for Gabe Arnold. Gabe touches the leg right there, comes across double unders.
Boy, it'd be nice if he had a throw by. Throw that underhook by.
Shot attempt there by Wolak. Gabe, front headlock. Oh, and then there's a 4-point throw by McBride against Laramendi. Makes it 20-18 with 47 seconds to go. There's a shot by Arnold, head to the outside, trying to elevate, looking to cut off to the double. Wolak hipping hard.
Can he finish this inbounds here? Keep him inbounds.
Neck wrench action by Wolak.
Don't let this go to stalemate. Don't let this go to stalemate. There you go.
Picks him up, puts him down for the three.
There you go.
Should be a fall. Oh, no, they're going to stop it for injury. So Gabe Arnold wins in sudden victory, 4-1. Laramendi tied up at 20, but she's got criteria against her with 26 seconds to go. 20-20. That's letting the fur fly and putting some points on the scoreboard. Laramendi right on the edge. Trying to slip out, gets to the leg, looking to drive through. Oh, and then she gets rolled through, put to her back, and is going to get pinned. Oh, my goodness. What a match between those two ladies. And Laramendi comes up just short. It'll go down as a fall in the books, but that was a dogfight back and forth. We'll step out. We'll be back with more from the 2023 Soldier Salute right after this. You're listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hey guys, did you know there's a generic form of Viagra that works just the same, but is 95% cheaper? And you can get it online? Go to hims.com/joy. Through HIMS, you'll get a free medical consultation, discreet shipping if prescribed, and the process is 100% online. To start your free online visit, go to hims.com/joy. That's HIMS.com/JOY.
The hustle and bustle of Christmas is over, and it's time to treat myself for all of my hard work. So of course I went to Kohl's, and boy I'm glad I did, because it's their biggest clearance event of the season. I saved 70% on a cute pair of jeans, a cozy sweater, and some comfy PJs. Yep, going to Kohl's was just what I needed. Now to get back in the holiday spirit for New Year's. Select styles, up to 70% offer ends January 21st. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buys in living room, bedroom, dining room furniture, and so much more. And right now, you can shop new collections and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60-month special financing in-store only. Hurry, these New Year's furniture deals are only extended for a limited time. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Thousands of stores across the country are pulling brand name cold and allergy products off the shelves. Why? Because an FDA advisory panel recently determined that a drug they contain, oral phenylephrine, is ineffective as a nasal decongestant. Navage offers a drug-free solution that's fast and highly effective at relieving nasal congestion caused by colds and allergies. Navage uses suction to pull saline in one nostril, around the back of the nose, and out of the other nostril to help suck out allergens, mucus, and germs. Nasal irrigation works, and Navage makes it quick and easy, but more than anything, it helps you breathe better. Don't waste your time or money on products that are ineffective. Trust drug-free Navage for fast relief to help you breathe easier, sleep better, and feel healthier. Ask for Navage at Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Target, or find us online at Navage.com. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 57 years. Oak Knoll is located near University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We're a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Welcome back to the Soldier Salute. Grace and Mark on your side.
Fans were not happy about that.
No. Championship match on the women's side. Bella Mir taking on Latifah McBride. McBride with an early takedown, and now Mir with an exposure for 4. She's cinching that head up.
That's it. Call the fall. Call the fall.
There it is for Bella Mir. Look at her pumping this crowd up. That's awesome. They love it in here. She hit that, and she didn't hesitate, Mark. It's one of those things. She felt it. She thought there was points there, and she went for it and made it happen. So as we look at the team scores, no Hawkeye men wrestling here. Nobody finished in the top 6. Riggins finished in 8th place, I believe it was. That win for the Hawkeye women, 217.5. Life University, 189.5. Life had a good showing in the finals. I think that might have been the first time they lost. Hawkeye men, 243.5. Minnesota, 144.5. Columbia, 100.5. South Dakota State, 90.5. North Carolina, 78. Waiting for the 3rd and 5th place matches at 184 to be concluded. Looks like 3rd place is Colton Hawks of Missouri, a 7-1 lead over Aaron Azarov of Columbia. Now 7-4 is the lead. 5th place match on the men's side. Gunderson wrestling unattached, taking on Zion Hall. I believe that is of Navy. And that is Gunderson leading by a score of 4-0. I think Gunderson is from UNI. Bella Mir done signing some autographs. She comes running over, gets hugs from all of her teammates, and a standing ovation from all the Hawkeye fans right here in front of us. Going to sign some more autographs. Let's see here. If you're looking for a place to stay near Iowa City and the University of Iowa, Hyatt Regency Coralville offers a memorable experience. The newly remodeled 288-room hotel features an on-site restaurant, new cafe serving Starbucks, a beautiful outdoor terrace, and much more. Hyatt Regency Coralville, located in the Iowa River Landing District, and is within walking distance to unique restaurants, luxury retailers, and live events at Extreme Arena. Also, University of Iowa Healthcare has the game plan for your same-day healthcare needs. If you need treatment for a common illness or minor injury, visit one of several UI Quick Care or Urgent Care locations throughout the Iowa City-Cedar Rapids corridor. Their care and expertise will help get you back in the game. UI Healthcare is proud to sponsor the Iowa Hawkeyes. Did you see any of the stuff about Caitlin Clark earlier, Mark, in the women's game?
She set a record for assists.
She is the Big Ten leader in assists. She passed her teammate Samantha Logic, or former Hawkeye Samantha Logic was in second, and then Samantha Prahalis of Ohio State was in first. She passed both of them today. She is now in the top 5 all-time in scoring. And I don't remember the exact numbers, but she's the first player, men's or women's, Division I, that has, it's like 9,000 points, 3,000 rebounds, and 900 assists or something crazy like that.
That's crazy.
It's like so many people are like, oh, all she does is score. Oh, she just shoots the ball. No, she doesn't.
I don't think people
There's
even
some people that say that.
I mean, she honestly goes out of her way sometimes to pass the ball when she honestly should be taking the shot or driving through herself.
Yeah.
And she lets it go. I'm like, you had that shot. Just take it, you know? I mean, you're freaking Caitlin Clark. But, yeah, I don't think she's selfish at all whatsoever, especially when you hit 8 threes like she did today, too.
Yeah.
That's impressive. Like, why wouldn't you want the ball in her hands type of thing? But she's such a smart player in the fact that she's not a ball hog. She sets her teammates up for opportunities because she knows that's going to make them better in clutch when you're going to need her.
Yeah.
You know, it's not about Caitlin Clark. It's about a team, and Caitlin realizes that, and that's why I think she's just a phenomenal player.
Congrats to her, Coach Bluter, and the rest of the Hawkeye women. 94-71, I think, was the final score today over at Carver Hawkeye Arena. So best of luck to them as they continue on the rest of their season as well. Let's step out. We'll get our break in a little bit early. We get ready for the 197 championship, and we'll be back with that when we return. You're listening to the 2023 Soldier Salute. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Escape to Italy and Sicily in September 2024 with Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited. Enjoy this melting pot of multicultural customs and cuisine and beautiful landscapes. After taking in Rome, we'll head down to the dramatic Sorrento coast and then journey from Italy's heel to its toe of Sicily. To learn more about this or any vacation, contact Travel Leaders, Destinations Unlimited at duagency.com. That's duagency.com.
Extra cash? Coming right up. Happy Money is letting you in on a happier way to elevate your savings with an incredible certificate offered by Alliant Credit Union. Smart, bold, and straightforward. Alliant offers a 12-month certificate with 5.25 APY annual percentage yield with a low minimum deposit of $1,000. Funds are insured up to $250,000. Best of all, anyone can apply to join. Elevate your savings today. Visit happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
Hi, this is Coralville City Administrator Kelly Hayworth with a friendly hello and a reminder to buy local. By doing so, you make Coralville a better place. We appreciate that you eat, shop, stay, and do business in Coralville. Your dollars are important. They support local jobs and local businesses. In our neighborly establishments, personal service and exceptional quality are points of pride. Coralville is ready for you. Thank you for eating, shopping, and doing business in Coralville.
Boom, 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 boom. Nissan has a car for every driver who wants more. More action. More fun. More guts. More head turns. More adventure. More electric. At Nissan, more is all we do.
Your financial future in focus. It's Premier Investments of Iowa here on AM 800 KXIC Sunday between 8:30 and 9. Join the crew from Premier Investments of Iowa 8:30 to 9 Sunday on AM 800 KXIC.
Drinking and driving will change your whole world. Whether you get pulled over or get into a crash, things will never be the same. Getting a sober ride will change your world for the better. Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by NHTSA.
When it comes to your health, you need the full picture. That means the right diagnosis and the right treatment right from the start. I'm Aaron Bose, pediatric neurologist with University of Iowa Healthcare. Here, we're working together every day to advance medicine so you can get the best care. With more research, more clinical trials, and more treatment options than anywhere else in the state, the University of Iowa Healthcare is changing medicine and changing lives. Learn more at uihc.org.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Interesting matchup, I think, Mark. I mean, everybody talks about Ferrari, and he's very highly accomplished, but Zach Glazier is a kid that just is ornery.
Yeah, just a good, hard-nosed, soft-spoken, just put your nose to the grindstone type of blue-collar kid is what Zach Glazier is. Pretty much two complete opposites here between Zach Glazier and A.J. Ferrari. A.J. Ferrari, like you said, wrestling unattached with Dan Dennis and Alex Marinelli in his corner, and then you got Tom Brands and Bobby Telford in Glazier's corner.
Glazier with an ankle pick attempt there, but Ferrari stepped out of it. Women's Championship, Haley Ward wrestling right now, and she's out to a 6-0 lead. Now we've got blood time. Started talking earlier, Doc Peterson, I was at the coffee shop, and he talked about the finger to the eye. I said, yeah, I saw he got poked. He's like, he didn't get poked. He got, like, knuckle deep. And he's like, the kid did it. Like, he kind of hit him. And he's like, that looks fun. He, like, did it again a little bit deeper. And that's why the ref said, no, that was a legit. Because the coach from the opponent was complaining about it. No, that was legit finger to the eye. Don't do that again. Quick little blood time there. Get back to action. Ferrari a couple of snaps. Tries taking a double from a non-tie. Each guy working a 2-on-1. Haley Ward gets a push-out point. Gives herself a 7-0 lead. Ferrari is super athletic. Always stays in good position. Got such powerful, his thighs are just huge.
Yeah, he's lost some size and some mass cutting down to 97. You can tell for sure.
Takedown and a 2-point exposure on an ankle lace over there for Haley Ward. Gives her an 11-0 win. Both guys change levels here in the championship match. Neither one able to get to the other. Ferrari, another shot away.
Ferrari's taken a couple of shots on Glazier. Glazier's done a good job defending him, and he couldn't get to Glazier's legs.
Scoreless. Glazier defers. Ferrari will start down. Ferrari gets set. Up to his feet. Hand control out for the escape. He leads 1-0. Glazier's got to set something up here.
I was just going to say, same thing. Glazier hasn't done anything.
There
There's
he
a
hits
shot,
headed inside shot.
He's 1 for 1. He's in deep there. See what he can do with this.
Oh, he lost the grip.
Ferrari just kind of pulls him up off the leg right there.
.1:15 to go here, second period. Ferrari a 1-0 lead over Iowa's Zach Glazier. Ferrari and Warner wrestled a couple years ago when he was down at Okie State. I'm trying to remember. It was a close match, if I remember correct. Ferrari from his knees. Glazier swipes at the leg. Ferrari sprawls back. Comes back across. Forehead to forehead collar ties. .39 seconds to go, second period. 1-0 lead for A.J. Ferrari. Well, there we got injury time for Minnesota in the fifth place match. .10 seconds to go. And it will be 1-0 as we go to the third. Shot by Ferrari from a ways away.
Ferrari wants a stall call on Glazier.
Dodge Street Tire and Auto, locally owned and operated, has been voted best of the area for the 10th consecutive year. They proudly support Hawkeye Wrestling. Trust Dodge Street Tire for honest auto repair and the best deals on Goodyear and Toyo tires. Dodge Street Tire and Auto, celebrating over 30 good years on the corner of Dodge and Church Streets in Iowa City. Also, Pioneer brand corn hybrids deliver proven performance bag after bag. Contact your local Pioneer sales rep to learn how you can get the most out of your acres. Blood in between periods. They get it wiped off. Glazier will start down to begin the third, trailing 1-0. Reset. Ferrari covers. Glazier staying at his base. Ferrari into that spiral ride. Glazier reaching up, trying to peel that hand free. Ferrari, a lot of pressure forward. Glazier into a tripod now, tries to switch action. Ferrari staying behind the arms, go out of bounds, head back to the center. Glazier gets reset. Ferrari will cover.
No, decided to go the other side. Went to the
started
left.
right, went left, came back right. Glazier up to his feet this time, tries rolling through. Ferrari staying on a leg. Glazier trying to kick out. Ferrari stays with him as they go out of bounds, head back to the center. Bobby Telford, Johnny on the spot, pulling the chair out of the way, making sure these guys don't go barreling into it, getting an unnecessary injury. 31 seconds built towards riding time for Ferrari. 1:23 to go in regulation. 1-0 is the lead for Ferrari over Iowa's Zach Glazier. Glazier tries rolling through again. Ferrari stays with him. Tight spiral ride. Stall warning on Ferrari on that.
I agree with that.
Ferrari puts his palms up saying, what are you talking about? One or two people in the crowd saying the same thing, but...
Well, he just about has his riding time here. Once he gets his riding time, then he can just let him go.
Glazier to his feet. Riding time at 1:01 when the escape comes, so we're tied up at 1. Riding time is a factor for Ferrari. See if Glazier can get back to the legs. Fakes, reaches for that ankle, but Ferrari clears out of it. Snap by Glazier, reaching for the leg. Ferrari reshoots right there, but Glazier down block, sprawls back. That comes back across. Sweep attempt by Ferrari, shot there by Glazier. Coming across, they go out of bounds, and another stall call against Ferrari for backing out.
Wow, I don't know if I agree with that one.
I don't either. He was circling.
I do not agree with that one.
So that'll make it 2-1 in favor of Glazier.
But Ferrari has riding time.
Dan Dennis telling Ferrari, don't worry about it, just keep wrestling. That's where that rule, you have to call it one way or the other. And there's so many times that if you call it the way the action is, there shouldn't be stalling. But some refs call it that way, some refs don't, and it's frustrating. So 2-2, clear the riding time, sudden victory.
Wow, I'm shocked by that stall call. Definitely not a very good call. I mean, I hate to see him win on 1 second of riding time at the same time, so it's kind of nice you're seeing it kind of come down to an overtime here. Somebody maybe get a takedown, so
right.
I like that aspect of it, but I don't agree with that call.
Ferrari trying to snap. Glazier keeping a lot of pressure. Ferrari almost trying to bait him into it. See if he can dive in on a shot. Glazier drops, looking for a high crotch. Comes right back for another shot. Couldn't get there. Comes up underhook. Ferrari trying to dive in for a shot. Sprawls back out of the way. 1:15 to go, sudden victory. Glazier, tight collar, swipes at the leg, on the edge. Ferrari trying to duck under, circle back in, and see, To me, that's the exact same thing that he got called for the stalling earlier on, and that time, since it's sudden victory, we're going to call it continuous action. Over there, Novak over Joels for third place. That's the other thing Doc Peterson and I talked about. We said this could be an interesting, low-scoring, sudden victory, 4-1 type score. Each guy with a half attempt there. 15 seconds left before we head to the mat.
Well, this favors AJ now for sure.
Ferrari comes across with the shot.
Look
trying
at
to
this.
cut it off
Right
and
there.
gets the takedown in
Wow.
sudden victory.
Glazier just relaxed right there. He stopped wrestling.
Extracurriculars going on between those two at the end.
Wow.
Not happy about it. Said Glazier's ornery.
Well, Glazier kind of just stopped wrestling there for a second. He relaxed. And when he did, I think he thought the time was out or close to being out, you know?
Going to call unsportsmanlike on Ferrari.
Well, I think Glazier's the one that started it. Well, didn't he?
I think so, yeah.
After he got taken down?
I didn't see exactly what happened, just that Dan Dennis out trying to get an explanation, letting the referee know what he thinks of it. Tom Brands and Bobby Telford as well. They're going to shake hands, and they are going to disqualify Ferrari and give Glazier the win.
Why?
And then Ferrari does the splits and throws double birds up to the crowd.
What in the holy heck? Wow.
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 That's interesting. That is very interesting.
I can't believe what I just saw.
Well, we'll try to figure it out. We'll take a timeout, and we'll be back with the final matches of the weekend right after this. This is Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
Introducing the revolutionary mascara from CoverGirl that adds extreme volume, up to 300% more volume than bare lashes. New Lash Blast Cleantopia is the plant-powered mascara made with 72% natural origin ingredients and infused with cellulose plant fibers. Cleantopia is like a green thumb for your lashes. For lush, check me out lashes that last up to 24 hours with no smudging, no flaking, and no clumps. Put the power of plants to work for you with new Lash Blast Cleantopia mascara. Only from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
This is Jordan Suckafetz here for my dad Brian and his True Blue crew at Dodge Street Tire. If you're wrestling with your car or truck, let their crew take care of you and your family with honest and quality award-winning service. For over 30 good years, Dodge Street Tire have been champions for Hawkeye fans everywhere, pinning down prices and problems for their neighbors. Don't let your vehicle's tires and troubles keep you from achieving your goals. Dodge Street Tire at the corner of Dodge and Church Street.
I'm Ingrid Lizarraga, breast surgeon at the University of Iowa Holden Comprehensive Cancer Center, the state's only NCI-designated cancer center. Here, we look beyond just the type of cancer you have to discover the molecular details of the disease. We have teams dedicated to each cancer type, with treatments and trials you won't find anywhere else in Iowa. Go to uihc.org/cancer.
Ashley's New Year's sale is extended. Ring in the new year with new styles for every room of your home. It's your last chance to shop Hot Buys in living room, bedroom, dining room furniture, and so much more. And right now, you can shop new collections and take advantage of low monthly payments with 60-month special financing in-store only. Hurry, these New Year's furniture deals are only extended for a limited time. Only at Ashley. Subject to credit approval. No minimum purchase required. Minimum monthly payment, down payment, tax, and delivery may be required. See store for details.
Football is back. Stock up on your tailgate essentials with Local Craft Cellar. Local Craft Cellar in Cedar Rapids offers a large selection of craft beer, wines, and spirits, plus their giant selection of non-alcoholic beverages. Untiled Art, athletic brewing, and cannabis-infused social beverages from Climbing Kites. C Avenue Northeast in Cedar Rapids, just north of Boyson Road. Local craft cellar, largest selection of craft beer in the area, and so much more.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy. Some restrictions apply.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network, this is Iowa Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer.
Welcome back to the Salute. We are up to the heavyweights. Final matches of the tournament. Over there, Bradley Hill gets a takedown, almost got put over to his back, and then almost holds Schoen there for near falls, but does not. Still has the leg split, trying to go crossface with this. They're going to stop it for potentially dangerous. Hill leading by a score of 3-0. Championship match, Rasmussen of South Dakota State against Tabor of Minnesota. Championship at 191 for the women. Olivia White for Iowa. Just got taken down and just gave up 2 more, so she's going to lose 10-0. Hawkeye women are going to win the tournament, though. Life University 189.5. Hawkeye men 249.5. Minnesota 144.5. Columbia 102.5. Nitzel of Missouri Wrestling Unattached wins by fall, it looks like. Over there, Hill and Schoen scrapping, rolling through. Hill technically still in top position. Now he just gives up the 2-point reversal. So he leads by a score of 3-2. 18 seconds left in the first period. 27 seconds ticking down of riding time. There he gets up, gets out for the escape, makes it 4-2. And it will be a 4-2 lead for Hill going into the second, excuse me. So, Mark, back to the end of that. I was looking down. I didn't see the exact exchange. But like we said at break, looked like it was going to go to the 30-second tiebreakers. And Glazier relaxed just enough. Ferrari hit a shot, took him down. And then I didn't see everything, but at the end, there was some extracurriculars going on.
Well,
I looked up and saw Glazier pushing Ferrari.
Yeah, Glazier 100% started the whole thing. Glazier was upset because he just got beat. He flat out got beat. He stopped wrestling. He relaxed. AJ took advantage of the last. I think Glazier just thought it was kind of a little bit of a scramble. There was a separation there. There was 5 seconds. I think he thought AJ was just going to kind of hang out and let the time expire. AJ didn't do that. AJ hit a great shot, like blast double from his knees, and just plain took Glazier down with like 2-3 seconds left. It was clearly a takedown. And then when the time expired, AJ got up, turned to go back to the center, and Glazier's the one that pushed AJ from behind. And it wasn't just a little push. It was a pretty hard push. Well, when he did that, they turned around and they started kind of having some little bit of kind of push a match, and AJ took a swing at Glazier from a long ways away. There was no way he was going to connect with it. I think it was just more so to make it look good. And I think because he took a swing, that's probably why the referee disqualified him, which I think is the wrong call. I 100% disagree with everything that happened right there. I don't believe AJ Ferrari should have been disqualified out of that match at all. And I'm not sitting here taking sides of AJ Ferrari or Glazier. I'm just saying it from a fairness standpoint. From what I saw right there, there's no way AJ Ferrari should have been disqualified from that match. If anything, a double disqualification or an unsportsmanlike on both parties, but not a disqualification when AJ just flat out fairly won that match. And that's, if you're looking at that match as a wrestle-off, AJ won that match. That's what you give it to, in my opinion. Now, I love Glazier. I love his tenacity. I love his fire. I love his competitiveness. But he also didn't do enough in that match to win the match.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Tom Brands, he's got a lot on his plate right now. And I know that Ferrari family, when they left here just now, because they were sitting right down in front of us, they were getting booed and heckled by the Iowa fans. And I don't like that either.
No.
Okay, I do not like that. And our fans, whether you like someone or hate someone, you have to have sportsmanship and you have to act in conduct. And that was not cool for Iowa wrestling fans, the way they were treating that Ferrari family when they got up and walked out of here, in my opinion. And people can ridicule me for saying that. I don't care. I'm not a one-sided I'm not an AJ. I wasn't cheering for AJ Ferrari. I was cheering for Glacier. I'm a 100% just a call in the action. And from what I seen, I didn't agree with that call.
Down there in the third-place match, second period, Bradley Hill had a 4-2 lead. He got reversed and then gets an escape. So head into the third period. He was on top 5-4. Starts the period down, gets an escape. So now he leads 6-4. A minute 20 to go. Minnesota leading 6-0 in the championship match at heavyweight.
I'd be surprised if the Ferraris were going to come here, if they even come here now, because they're probably like, you know what? Heck with these guys. Heck with this program. Heck with these Iowa fans.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, the way that they kind of got treated there, and honestly, that referee calling AJ, that's the other thing. Calling AJ for stalling when it was just circling motion and stuff, that was a terrible call.
Yeah.
In that match earlier to even lead to that, to even take it to overtime. We were talking about that too. So that was a terrible call. Technically, honestly, it should have never even gone into overtime, which, you know, I'm kind of glad it did, just from the fact that we could maybe see a takedown and maybe really kind of have a deciding factor in this. But I don't think it was the right call.
15 seconds left down there for Bradley Hill, leading by a score of 6-4. And he's taking on Nathan Schoen of Iowa State, wrestling unattached. And he is going to get the win by a score of 6-4. So Bradley Hill will finish in third place. And that should give the Hawkeyes one more team point. Two more team points to put them up to 251.5. Minnesota's going to get 4 points for the championship unless they get it up to a major, so they'll have right around 150. So about a 100-point victory for the Hawkeyes over Minnesota. All said and done, Mark, like we said, I mean, definitely not Big Ten championship weekend caliber opponents. There's a reversal in the championship match, makes it 6-2 now in favor of Minnesota. Definitely not Big Ten championships caliber, NCAA championships caliber, but some good opponents out here, some good opportunity for these guys. And, you know, I think it's a situation where you're always looking at where can we build, where can we learn, where can we get better from every match that you have. And the Hawks had some opportunities this weekend that, you know, a lot of good things they can build on, a lot of areas that maybe they could work to improve on and get better in some situations that they weren't so good.
Yeah, lots of. See, that's what I love about this tournament and when it is, and then you go into a 2-week training phase. Like, now you have so much that you can work on and improve, and the coaches have so much stuff that they can go back and train with for the next 2 weeks, you know? That's why I like this tournament. I like the location of it. I like the timing of it, and it really works out well for our schedule. We can go in, work on a lot of different things. These athletes can focus on certain things and have a really good hard training phase, and then it's like crazy. It's like gangbusters the rest of the season through. And there's a lot to go off of here. But I think all in all, we looked good throughout this whole tournament. We put up a lot of points. We looked really, really good up and down our lineup. I was impressed how we competed.
And it's going to be curious, a couple of these weights. I mean, obviously, Caliendo got the better of Kennedy at 165. Does that mean Patrick goes back up to 74? Do they bring Arnold out of redshirt at 74? What do we do at 184? What do we do at 97, depending on how things shake out here over the next couple of weeks as well? So I think there's still some questions to be answered for this Hawkeye team as we head into the rest of this season.
Our coaching staff has a lot to talk about. That's for sure. They have a lot. The coaching staff is probably going to meet tomorrow. These guys are going to have the day off. And I think the coaching staff is going to go in and they're going to have a list of things to discuss and talk about and how to move forward in different weight classes from here on out. So, going to be interesting to see what the lineup is come January 12th in Lincoln, Nebraska.
Yeah. That's going to be a 6:30 dual time. Mark and I will be there with a pre-meet starting at 6:15 for that one. So I want to say a huge thank you to Josh Schamberger, the rest of the staff for the Iowa City Area Sports Commission, putting this tournament on, taking care of us, doing everything they can to make it easy for us to do our jobs, but more importantly, for the athletes and coaches to do their jobs down here. This is a well-run tournament. We're excited to continue to see it grow here, hopefully over the next several years. Big congratulations to both the Hawkeye men and women for winning this tournament. And that's going to be exciting for the women, too, to kind of see, they've got some spots where they've got 2 or 3 ladies that are really good. They've got their national duels coming up next weekend. So I think a few of their top
Where's that at,
gamers, Cedar Falls. It's up at the Unidome.
Man.
So
it's been up there for a long time, I think. I didn't know it was still up there.
Yeah, I think they do men's Division 2 and 3, and then they do the women's divisions too. So that'll be interesting. But, yeah, several of the top contributors didn't wrestle for the women this weekend because they were just getting ready for that national duels tournament next week. So it'll be fun. This next couple of months is going to be really exciting for.
It's going to go by fast.
That too. Well, Mark, have a great new year. Go Hawks on Monday. And we'll talk to you on the 12th
Steven,
over in Lincoln.
As always, thanks for covering for all the downtime. You're the man. I just start spacing off, people watching, texting, doing different stuff all the time, and you're always a good cover for me. So
here's the best thing.
I appreciate it.
I space off, too. I just am able to talk while I'm doing it. So I just start randomly spouting words. So sometimes I have no idea what I'm even thinking or doing. So, but appreciate it, and we're looking forward to an exciting Big Ten dual season here coming up in just a couple of weeks. So Happy New Year. We'll talk to you in a couple of weeks, Mark.
Sounds good, Steven. Thank you.
For Mark Ironside, this is Stephen Grace. Huge thank you as well to all of our sponsors. Of course, without them, would not be possible for us to bring you all of this action, especially once we get into some of these road trips. And like Big Ten's out in Maryland, heading out to the East Coast might be a little hard for people. So go say thank you to those sponsors. Support them and let them know you appreciate their support of wrestling coverage right here on the Hawkeye Radio Network. Have a very happy New Year. We'll talk to you from Lincoln on January 12th as the Hawkeyes return to action against Nebraska. Until then, this is Stephen Grace. You've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling from Learfield.
How's your money feeling? It's about to feel happier with a certificate from Happy Money's partner, Alliant Credit Union. Elevate and increase your savings with 12-month terms and only $1,000 minimum. And the happiest part? Alliant certificates yield 5.25% APY annual percentage yield. Now that's a happier side of money. Elevate your savings. Go to happymoney.com/Alliant. That's ALLIANT. Funds insured up to $250,000 by NCUA. The APY is accurate as of the 11/1/2023 dividend declaration date. Early withdrawal penalties do apply. Fees may reduce earnings on the account. Any monthly withdrawals or transfers reduce earnings.
I have diabetes. I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
I have asthma. I'm at risk too.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine, a Pfizer vaccine that can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
In this week's Marketers Report, Raja Manar, Chief Marketing and Communications Officer of MasterCard, talks about measurement.
Measuring Sonic and Sonic branding and Sonic initiatives across the board, the principles of measurement are the same, but the parameters that you measure are different. We measured, and what we find is our investment is paying for itself in oodles. We have been partnering with iHeart across multiple platforms, both for brand enhancement as well as for performance marketing. I think the cut-through of the message and the recall of the brand are much higher. Also, it has been very beneficial for us to integrate some of our campaigns into the native content of iHeart. It has been a very nice partnership, and it continues to be very strong into the future.
As the #1 audio company, iHeartMedia gives marketers access to the audiences, trusted influencers, and data you need to grow. If you're a marketer, go to iHeartResults.com.
Your financial future in focus. It's Premier Investments of Iowa here on AM 800 KXIC Sunday between 8:30 and 9. Join the crew from Premier Investments of Iowa 8:30 to 9 Sunday on AM 800 KXIC.
The free iHeartRadio app has over 100 commercial-free stations waiting for you right now, like Alternative Rewind, where all rock began. Just search Alternative Rewind and listen now on your free iHeartRadio app.
iHeartRadio.
Free never sounded so good.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, you've been listening to Hawkeye Wrestling, presented by Pioneer. Pioneer combines cutting-edge research with one of the largest local testing programs in the industry to help farmers succeed. Pioneer, what's next happens here. Also brought to you by Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Iowa Lottery. Be a VIP with the Iowa Lottery. Visit ialottery.com for details. And by Hy-Vee. Score big savings with the new Hy-Vee Perks membership. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.
World, last time I checked, got a roof as we look at Jerry Jones and Jimmy Johnson exchanging pleasantries prior to the game.
Look how good that looks, man.
This is a big moment in Cowboys history, quite honestly, and a very big game for NFC seeding in the playoffs, because if the Cowboys lose this game, they'll pretty much be locked into a wild card. And if they win, the East is still alive. If the Eagles drop one. The Lions, while they have clinched a home playoff game, I'm sure would love to slide up into that 2 spot. And that way they don't have to play Matthew Stafford and the Los Angeles Rams in the first round of the playoffs.
Which is what we both want. And I think we need it. I think we deserve it as football guys and as football fans. But also, they can slide up to the 2. That doesn't mean that the Rams don't slide back down, to the 7. So they could still meet up with the Rams in the first round. But yes, you want to get up there if you can. They're 11-4, Philly's 11-4, Niners 11-4, and you got the Cowboys sitting at 10-5. That's why I think Dallas comes out strong tonight, 7-0 at home. They haven't lost at home. Like they haven't lost at the crib. So I think they come out strong.
16 straight games they haven't lost at home.
Oh, there you go. So
going back to last season.
Yeah. So I like I said, I think they get this tonight. I think they cover and they keep that 11 win. They add to that 11 win bracket of teams in the NFC. And then of course we got the full slate tomorrow and then 2 NFC teams going on Monday Night Football. And we'll see where it goes from there though, man. But this is cool. With just the Jerry and Jimmy thing, watching them in the owner's box right there. I don't think, and this is my childhood. I'm really watching my childhood. I remember Jimmy Johnson from the Hurricanes and then getting the Dallas job and them, starting 1-15 and getting Aikman and Irvin and Emmett and then building and running off 3 out of 4 and then him getting shown the door and then Barry Switzer went in the ring and then Dallas just fell off the face of the earth and haven't been the same since. So that's why that's a sense of pride and that's a little nostalgia for me to see that picture because I thought I'd never see that again. I thought they were two, honestly, just old rich guys that are pissed with each other, and this is what it's going to be. We ain't never going to be friends again.
Well, looks like friends are happening right now in AT&T Stadium down there in Dallas. I know a ton of friends that I have from Detroit that are at the game who live in Dallas now. So it'll be interesting to see what the crowd is like. You know what I mean? On a holiday the day before New Year's Eve. Yeah. It's that week of transient week where nobody really knows what day it is, although we do because we've been working every day this week.
we've been here all week.
So I'm well aware that it is Saturday, and also more well aware that I have a day off tomorrow. I'm like that.
And you know what? I'm going to be real, bro. I'm looking forward to it. I'm not going to front. I'm like, oh, you know what? Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. I am laying on my ass and watching football I'm not doing nothing. What did I tell you yesterday? I don't want to leave the house. I don't want to leave the house all day. I don't want to go to the store. I'm doing all my store runs tonight. Tomorrow's going to be fun.
So coming up next, we will have more of this game. We'll obviously keep you updated on everything as we are minutes away from kickoff in Dallas right now with the Lions and the Cowboys, two of the top teams in the NFC. Both of them will be playoff teams. All this determined is where exactly they will play. And hell, who knows? If San Francisco drops one, this game couldn't matter much
tomorrow
for the 1
in
seed.
Washington. Just saying, early start.
Jacoby Brissett hurt. Sam Howell back
in. I prove it game, right? For Sam Howell. Like a show me game for Sam Howell. I'm just West Coast teams. Just look up the numbers. West Coast teams have to travel to the East Coast and play the 10 a.m. spot. They're under 500.
And Wingstop's in Detroit. You're on notice because the Pistons have a 7-point lead with 3 minutes left.
Yeah, come on, Pistons!
You might be slanging some of them boneless wings.
No such thing though, but I feel you.
Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets.
Thank you.
That's all they are.
They're chunky. I call them. They're just chunky chicken nuggets. There's no such thing as how you have a boneless wing. That doesn't go. That's an oxymoron. It doesn't go together.
Do you know who eats boneless wings?
Who?
Chris Broussard.
Does he?
Yep.
Oh, Brandon, you eat boneless wings?
On your last day here, you finally dropped this on us now?
Brandon, I don't even know who you are anymore.
I prefer boneless wings, but I will eat. If I'm presented an opportunity, bone-in wings, I'll take it.
Oh,
I've had
I
boneless
don't discriminate.
wings. I've had boneless wings once in my life. Once.
But I agree, it's just chicken nuggets.
When I first moved to L.A., and it was not too far after the Lakers got LeBron, I was at Wingstop quite a bit getting that free deal because I was broke. So I will go in.
They were giving away they did have the boneless wing deal. Oh, okay.
I will go in. I'd go in at like 3 o'clock, then come back at like 8 o'clock, have me a nice little 10-piece. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't mad at you, man.
Just had a little delayed gratification. That's all you have to do. And a little delayed gratification right now as we're about to kick it to break. But coming up next, we'll talk about the story that has the internet ablaze in the NFL. I mean, you would think that no one has ever seen something like this before. Spoiler alert, it happens all the time, but people are up in arms, losing their minds, calling people thugs. I'm shocked. Martin and VJ brought to you by Progressive Insurance. Progressive makes bundling easy and affordable. Get a multi-policy discount by combining your motorcycle, your RV, your boat, ATV, and more. All your protection in one place. Bundle and save at Progressive.com.
We don't just talk about the NFL. We know our NFL.
You can sit there and say you're playing lesser opponents. That's how you get beat. Listen, the NFL is always going to be shield-driven.
This is your home for the NFL. Because on Fox Sports Radio, NFL game days are different.
Hey, it's Jonas Knox. In today's world, it seems the best treatment is reserved only for a few. Well, Discover wants to change that by making everyone feel special. That's why with your Discover card, you have access to 24/7 live customer service, as well as $0 fraud liability, which means you're never held responsible for unauthorized purchases. Finally, no matter who you are or where you are in life, you'll feel special with Discover. Learn more at discover.com/credit card. Limitations apply.
Calling all true crime podcast fans. The fan favorite What Happened To series is back for season 2. What Happened to Libby Caswell? This year, follow along to Independence, Missouri as we search for answers to a woman's mysterious death, a national epidemic, and a mother's quest for justice.
She started advising me, get your records, get your stuff together, because this is going to be the fight of your life.
Listen to What Happened to Libby Caswell on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Something wicked is coming this way, and only fools are ignoring the signs. So it's time you became a financial prepper like thousands of others. Gold can travel anywhere. It's international. It's its own currency. Allocate to gold now, the timeless safe haven asset. Open an IRA with Noble Gold Investments to physically hold coins and bars and let real, tangible gold, not just paper, save your portfolio as the economy burns again. Right now, Noble Gold Investments offers a free 3-ounce silver American Virtue coin with every qualified IRA. Just use the promo code GOLD to claim your free coin and secure your family's financial future. Go to noblegoldinvestments.com now. noblegoldinvestments.com.
Past performance may not be indicative of future results. Investing in precious metals, including gold, involves risks. Consult with your tax attorney or financial professional before making an investment decision.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you